outside world, not that you belong to each other, but with each other. Martin and Susanna, your marriage is a statement of your intention to provide each other with love and affection in times of joy, with comfort and support in times of sorrow, and with loyalty and respect at all times. It is a deep and lasting commitment between two people that should not be entered into lightly. I'm now going to ask you both to declare, in front of all your friends and family here with you today, that you are legally free to proceed with the marriage ceremony. And Martin, I'm going to ask you to say the words first. I declare that I know.
I declare that I know.
Of no legal reason.
Of no legal reason.
Why I, Martin John Salmon.
Why I, Martin John Salmon.
May not be joined in marriage.
May not be joined in marriage.
To Susanna Jade Craven.
To Susanna Jade Craven.
Thank you. Susanna, that I know.
I declare that I know.
Of no legal reason.
Of no legal reason.
Why I, Susanna Jade Craven.
Why I, Susanna Jade Craven.
May not be joined in marriage.
May not be joined in marriage.
To Martin John Salmon.
To Martin John Salmon.
Thank you. You have both now declared that you are legally free to proceed with your ceremony here today. Therefore, the solemn moment has arrived for you to make your marriage vows to each other in the presence of your friends and family. So, ladies and gentlemen, could I ask you to stand, please? Do you, Martin, wish to take Susanna as your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Do you promise to uphold the vows made here today and remain faithful to Susanna for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
Do you, Susanna, wish to take Martin as your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
Do you promise to uphold the vows made here today and remain faithful to Martin for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
Marriage is the blending of two people on the same path in life. This path may have many challenges along its way, but from today you face them together as a partnership built on trust and love. I will now invite you to embark upon this journey with each other as you make your marriage vows to each other. Right, okay, can we just... Is that your heartbeat coming out there? Okay, I will now invite you to embark upon this journey with each other as you make your marriage vows to each other. So would you like to turn to face each other now? And once again, Martin, you and your beating heart will be glad to. You're going to get to say the words first. I call upon.
I call upon.
These persons here present.
These persons here present.
To witness that I, Martin John Salmon.
To witness that I, Martin John Salmon.
Do take thee, Susanna Jade Craven.
Do take thee, Susanna Jade Craven.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
Thank you. Susanna. I call upon.
I call upon.
These persons here present.
These persons here present.
To witness that I, Susanna Jade Craven.
To witness that I, Susanna Jade Craven.
Do take thee, Martin John Salmon.
Do take thee, Martin John Salmon.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
Thank you. It is traditional to seal a marriage vow by the giving and receiving of rings. So Chris, could we have the wedding rings, please? Just a speech now and then you're done. Rings are objects of adornment. In a single, many objects of adornment, but we have amongst them those that are most precious. May these rings from this day forward be your most precious adornment. May the love that they symbolise to the end of your days, your most treasured possession. Now, Martin, would you like to take the wedding ring, please, for Susanna? Place the wedding ring on Susanna's finger. And keeping hold of her hand as you say to her, Susanna, I give you this ring.
Susanna, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of our marriage.
As a symbol of our marriage.
And a token of my love.
And a token of my love.
And from this day, I promise.
And from this day, I promise.
To love and to cherish you.
To love and to cherish you.
For the rest of my life.
The rest of my life.
Thank you. Susanna, would you now like to take the wedding ring, please, for Martin? Place the wedding ring on Martin's finger. And keeping hold of him. It'll be the fellas that get sick. I'm dead sexist, keeping hold of his hand as you say to Martin, I give you this ring.
Martin, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of our marriage.
As a symbol of our marriage.
And a token of my love.
And a token of my love.
And from this day I promise.
And from this day I promise.
To love and to cherish you.
To love and to cherish you.
For the rest of my life.
For the rest of my life.
Let these rings serve as locks, binding you together with invisible chains of unwavering devotion and fidelity. Use the keys to these locks to release the secrets of each other's hearts. And let this bring you closer together each day for the rest of your lives. Ladies and gentlemen, you all as friends and members of the family of Martin and Susanna are witnesses to the marriage vows made here today. And as such, I will now ask you all to declare your intentions for the future. If you could please respond, we will. Will you support Susanna and Martin to stay true to the vows? Right, okay, I'm going to move this stick on to the rest of your guests now. Right, okay, did you feel a love from that?
I feel like give us some more, guys.
Right, okay, on the bride's instructions, folks, we're going to do take 2. Will you support Martin and Susanna to stay true to the vows that they have made?
We will!
Wow! Will you offer them encouragement and guidance in times of trouble or distress?
We will!
And ladies and gentlemen, will you continue to give them your respect, but most of all, your love?
We will!
Excellent. Would you all like to be seated now? Sooner or later, we begin to understand that love is more than verses on Valentine's Day and romance in the movies. We begin to realise that love is real and true here and now, the most important thing in our lives. Love is the creator of our favourite memories and fondest dreams. It is a promise that is always kept, a fortune that can never be spent. To be in love is to be a member of the world's most exclusive club for 2. Remember, however, there are other people who wish to share in your lives, your friends and family, many of whom are here with you today. Don't forget to make time for them also. Susanna and Martin, today your wedding day is the fulfilment of one dream, but the beginning of many others for you. I'm sure that the hope of everyone who is here with you today is that the love and friendship that you share will continue throughout your married life. Treat each other always with, remember your feelings at this moment in time and the promise you have just made. You'll be relieved to know you have now made all the declarations that are required by law. You have entered into a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of your friends and family here with you today. They in turn, after a little encouragement, have offered you their love and support should you need it. It gives me very great pleasure to be able to tell you, you are now husband and wife. Would you like to start?
enjoy every minute of your life. They say the most important thing in the world is family and love. And today, Susie and Martins' love has made us all family for life. My name's Joe. I'm Susie's brother, and I'm your master of ceremonies today, in case you hadn't noticed. And I'm going to introduce the speeches. They say you can learn everything you need to know about someone by their nicknames. So today we will firstly have my dad, Mel, whose nicknames are Mog, Dad's son, Penfold, the artist, Japanese sniper, and thanks guys for these, Samo, Frite, Tin, golf lads call you, Bandit, what the golf lads also call you, Pain in the arse, thanks to Stephen Amber, Hagrid when you had longer hair. And when you had your head shaved, the kids called you Voldemort. Our family favourite, Uncle Nobed. And finally, this is a new one, like a wild animal. Lastly, we have Chris, who we've just met. Lammy, Chops, and lamb chops. Also, after today's incident, hold your hand up.
Dozy ass.
Fingers. So, without further ado, please give a big...
Tell a story. You alright?
Yeah.
Sorry, you alright? Yeah! Good. Alright, tonight I was given a remit of so many things I'm not allowed to do. Swear, the jokes, funny speeches. I thought I'd tell you a story instead. So what can you say about a model daughter?
Speak up.
Speak it.
Sorry, about a model daughter. Never been a problem. Been gorgeous. Great at school. All together. Yeah, right. So, I thought I'd tell you a story about her. This has got nothing to do. She wanted me to be kind to her. So here we go. For all you Star Wars fans, the story starts now. A long, long time ago.
Speak up.
Louder.
Oh, sorry. A long, long time ago, in a far-off galaxy, there was A-Levels Day. Remember it, parents?
Yes.
And Susie hadn't rung me by 2 o'clock because I'm always the last to be told anything in my family. And I thought, oh God, she's failed. So she's on the phone. Are you down?
Not far.
And I thought, wow, she's passed. And she went, I've failed. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? But don't worry about it. I'm going to Manchester University, somewhere called Alsager. Oh, great. And she said, well, I can do 3 years at sports science, but then I can do another 2 years doing my MS. And I'm thinking, great, instead of being ripped up for 3 years, I'm going to be ripped off for 5 years. It's all good news. The point of this is, I'm a great believer in education, but I don't believe in pressure on kids. So long as they do their very best, you know, that's all you expect of them. The point is, if she got the A level she wanted, we wouldn't be here tonight. But 2 years later, she got what she wants, she's a physio, and on top of that, there's a bonus, my friend Martin. Now, I'd like Master's ceremonies to tell me what was the job I was given. Right. Toast. Oh yeah, toast. I'm at a funny age, you know. So I was given the toast tonight. So I don't think we need to throw a vote on how fabulous and gorgeous my daughter looks. But we will anyway. I want to hear it all from you clapping. You're just answering. So, I'd like you to charge your glasses. For you lot in Yorkshire, that's a little up again, lads. As a dad, you're a little bit of advice to the kids, don't you?
Speak up.
You dead? As a dad, you've got to give a bit of advice, okay? One of my old uncles used to say before me, years before girls got a chance going to university, he said, if you ever educate a daughter, you've educated a family. So at 65, if you could knock a couple of grandkids out. Thank you.
Which has been so rare, honestly. It's been relaxed, calm, candid, no problem. But bright Zilla appears occasionally. I thank you for. Because then she talks to you, goes on your WhatsApp, and then I don't have to make a decision. And I don't have to make it, and you lot just do. And I thank you very much for saving me lots of arguments over the past year that we possibly could have had. No, only Thursday was bad, right? Thursday was bad this week, but apart from that. Tell us more. It was the first day off. Second thanks is Lammy, my best man, and the groomsmen. Mainly for the fact that I'm here. They didn't strip me, they didn't tie me up on the stag do, they didn't beat me, which I was surprised they didn't. And it was civilised. We were on gin and tonic at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was civilised. We're growing up, we're more mature, we're sensible people, or it feels we're getting much more sensible. And I thank you very much for all the support you've given. Third thanks is to the parents, both sets of parents. You've been very gracious and really, really, really helped us out on this day. So I can't say anything but thank you to you, the four of you. So thank you. As well, Carol has this week baked like a god. There's about 300 brownies over there in the corner for later on. I'm not joking, it's about 300. She's not left the kitchen this week. But there's brownies and cakes and everything for afterwards, for when you want, and we've got other bits and bobs in the corner as well. So thank you very much for everything that you've done. So now I presume I really should talk about Susie. Lammy gave me 2 jobs actually. He said, talk about her at the start and then talk about her at the end. But other than that, you're okay. So we'll go back to Susie. Now, when me and Susie met, it was at university. It was first year, we were in the same halls, and Susie stood out immediately. Mainly for the fact she had the world's worst fringe. It was horrific. It was angled like this, a bit of bleach dye in it, and it was, wow. It's special. Special is a great word for the actual fringe. But that's how we met. We became friends in first year, and then came back in second year. I've got to be honest, I did a lot of groundwork in that summer. For those of you who are old enough to remember MSN Messenger, online, offline, I was always offline, but as soon as Crazy Gal Sue, as soon as Crazy Gal Sue appeared online. So did Crazy Gal Sue's. So did I. And
What were you called? Yeah.
salmon or something. I don't know. Fish sticks or something. I genuinely don't remember what I was.
Salmon 79.
But yeah, I every time tried to strike up a conversation, and then when we came back at the start of second year, romance blossomed within the first couple of weeks, and I was very happy to say, you know, she took me on board. We went on a couple of dates, but we started going out quite soon, you know. Like I said, Thursday was a problem. So we've been together 13 years next month, but what most of you won't know is I previously asked Susie to marry me. True or no?
Yes.
And she said no. This was about 10 years ago. I was ridiculously drunk and she was in a really bad mood with me. So I thought, to make her happy, you wanna... No! Get to bed! Fortunately, she's decided that she wanted to get married. I know she's decided she wanted to get married because over a year ago in Portugal we were on holiday and Susie told me we were getting married. We were in a hotel in Porto and we'd come back after a walk on a day and she just went, Martin, we're getting married next year. Okay. I thought, you know, she'll fall out of this stage. We'll be okay. Give me a couple of days, I'll grind it out of her. I'll be in pain. We'll be okay. Another hour or two later, Martin, 2 days after we're back, we're going to the pen factory to see it, to try and book it for the wedding. Oh, okay. I thought it was a bit more serious at this point. I thought she actually meant it. And then when we came, we've been a few times and we fell in love and obviously we booked it straight away. So it was a year ago today that we booked the place and we had a barbecue at Couples and we let people know and it was, great day, happy day. But I fell in love with Susie literally from day one. And I absolutely adore the ground she walks on. Even when I first told her I loved her. And she said thank you. At that point, some people are thinking, whoa. But I stuck in there. I stuck with her. I thought, you know what? I do. I absolutely love her. Even if she hates me, we'll grind her down over the next couple of years in order for her to actually marry me at some point. But you have no idea how happy I am today. From the tears in the ceremony earlier, you probably saw how happy I was today. But to be able to call you my wife, you're beautiful, kind, generous, and unbelievably understanding of all my irritating habits. And there's lots of them. You're my best friend and partner, and I honestly wouldn't know what I'd do without you. I really don't, and I absolutely do. Don't need to get up to the school with that. Just raise your glass, please. The beautiful bride.
The beautiful bride.
Lammy.
Making the last minute alterations to the speech. That's why I said I wanted to read it.
Afternoon, you okay?
That's a nice note. Firstly, on behalf of the newlyweds, my warm and sincere thanks to all of you for coming today. From the far reaches of Nottingham, Birmingham, St Helens and Liverpool, it's really nice to see so many friends and family of the couple
together in one room to celebrate their marriage to one another. And I'm sure you'll join me in a toast to the hottest new couple on the block. Mr. and Mrs. Sutton. Been calling it about 10 years now. Pretty much day 3. Secondly, for those that don't know me, my name is Chris Lamb. I also go by various other nicknames that Joe touched on. Choppy, Laminator, Lammy, Tripod, and Bum. Generally know it. For those that do know me, today I'll be standing in for Martin's best man, who couldn't be here today because, quite frankly, he couldn't be arsed with us. But he might have been steadier on his feet. Lastly, a disclaimer. You will hear some opinions and statements channeled through me today. Please be aware that I'm merely a resonator, and that these aforementioned thoughts and opinions do not necessarily reflect those of my own. I've collated these opinions and anecdotes from members of this very audience. So if you're offended or upset in any way, know that it's not me that you're offended by. It's all of you. As a collective, you're quite offensive. And if your name is Sandra and they're from the Midlands, my apologies in advance. The scenario later on is purely coincidental. With that in mind, I actually called Martin last week to discuss what was okay and what was off limits to mention in Dave's speech. You never know, you can never be too careful. Bizarrely, and this is true, this is a genuine quote, the only thing he didn't want raising today was his tojo. He said, and I quote, "If you do have to talk about it, at least make it funny." Well, never one to back away from a challenge. Walk straight into the camera for this one. Pathetic. Furry. Wrinkly. Droopy and a bit sad looking. Samo's face is all of those. I've never seen his penis, please. There are some of us present today, me included, that thought this day would never come. But here we all are, together at last, celebrating the marriage between Susie and Martin, or S&M. From what I gather, is a different type of bond altogether. A slightly more aggressive, painful, leather-clad bond. Truly has gone the extra mile to make the effort and actually put some petrol. That gesture alone tells me that today is very special indeed. But it's also a sad one when grade A marriage material goes off the market for other eligible bachelors and bachelorettes. In towns and cities across the country, Nottingham, St Helens, Birmingham, I can imagine some of the conversations going on as we speak behind closed doors. Again, we're sorry about. Hey Sandra, that's the bit alluded to before. Have you heard about Uncle Nobed and Susie from down the road? They're only tying the bloody knot. God, you're joking. I always thought he was punching well above his weight. That's a sign of Stockholm Syndrome.
He probably is.
I've known Martin since I could kick my height, and I'm genuinely thrilled and honoured to be his best man today. It's not every day you get the honour of being someone's best man, unless your name happens to be Chris Farrell. He calls the role another wedding to write a speech for. The poor guy was best man for practically every man and his dog in Martin's group of friends, so it was genuinely touch and go for a while, whether or not I'd land a spot ahead of the de facto choice. To be fair, Martin has been threatening me with the role for years, so it's finally nice to land the job. My last job was drilling for water. It was well boring. Thanks, Edinburgh Fringe Festival, for that one. Speaking of Edinburgh, that was the location of Martin's secret, much to his disdain, stag do a few weeks ago. A secret, you understand, so as not to provide a welcome surprise for the groom in a day and age where surprises are few and far between. No, the location was withheld to fuel fret, anxiety, and to prompt numerous phone calls and texts amongst his friends and co-workers. It worked. The poor chap hates a surprise, almost as much as Mr. Farrell hates attention being drawn to him. Aside from the truly horrifying train journey up there, and a smattering of aggressive locals throughout the weekend. Watch where you're going, pal. Is that the way? It's not here, is it? Everyone had a lovely time, and Martin enjoyed his penultimate nights out as a marital singleton, and has urged me to stipulate, here and now, that despite rumours, absolutely nothing else of note occurred. Which is completely true. Nearly everyone was well behaved, considerate, merry and jolly, and nearly everyone managed to do their respective number ones and twos in the apartment toilet, and not in the middle of the shag pile carpeted bedroom floor, because that would be disappointingly disgusting and put the much maligned apartment deposit into some serious jeopardy. I remember the days before me and Martin met our respective partners. It's hard to believe now, I know, and you probably won't believe this, but we used to be a right pair of nerds. Memories. Churlish and slightly childish behaviour, talking about the latest celebrity crush, staring zombie-eyed at the television set playing video games, watching naff 80s and 90s films while eating loads of crisps, pop and ice cream, playing rock, paper, scissors to decide who would ask the nerve-wracking question. Is it okay if me and Martin go to the pub? I promise we won't be back late. Pretty please, with sugar on top. I'll do the dishes. Okay. Because you asked nicely, you can go. But don't let him get drunk. We get married on Sunday. But enough of that nonsense. Today is about two people coming together. And starting a new starting a new chapter of their lives. Marriage is pure and simply a show of true love and the ultimate declaration of sacrifice, dedication towards each other. And joking aside, I can honestly not think of a more perfect match for each other. I mean, sure, Susie could have done the obvious and landed a handsome, well-endowed beef Not my Mrs. Peters. Susie and Samo, I think you'll agree with this one, they've always done things differently, uniquely. They always like to put their own spin on things, from the jokes they share, to the clothes they wear, the way they show they care. They absolutely complement each other every step of the way. And no more is this evident than in their own home. Most couples' ideas of something a bit daring, flamboyant and raunchy in the household would be to... would be to add a dash of fuchsia or teal to a mostly monochrome environment. Not so for the Salmons. Wall-mounted chairs, daring full floor attic conversions, log-burning ovens, and period sewing tables saw our order of the day, along with Susie's extensive collection of hardcore pornography. Hidden in plain sight in the DVD display. In retail packaging, no less. Seeker. They always do things differently. It suits them. We wouldn't want them any other way. So as we all know, Susie's patient, kind, genuine, intelligent, warm and funny. And Samo is also part of Susie's life. A life which her hen party will tell you is surprisingly colourful. The following is a list of her favourite things given without any context. Don't worry. The following is a list of her favourite things given without any context so as not to cause her embarrassment. Blue. Lazy Sundays. Steak and dough from white potatoes. 5 inches on a good day. 9 songs. Whiskey. Sex on all fours and jazz flute. This is the bit I crossed out, it was a bit honest. A physical example of their love entails the most daring place they've consummated their love. Change that bit. I can't mark, if you're asking. In the middle of the day, on the back seat of a silver Nissan Micra. At least both the cars. Was it what it was?
It was white.
Oh, was it white? I thought it was this. You called it the silver machine.
Yeah, he did.
He's talked it up a bit there. Thankfully, today is about a different kind of love. Love of each other. And we're all fortunate enough today to be involved as part of that love and lifelong unification. Martin, love you, man. Susie, please come back to me. And with my final words, could I please ask you once again to stand up and raise your glasses to the salmon.